I'll get started. Just very proud of our football team. As I told them, there's ups and there's downs, and you have to be able to respond and bounce back, whether it's a big victory or a tough defeat. Going on the road, I knew it. Our players knew it. It was evident by the film how good Missouri was playing. I said it early in the week, and I could reaffirm that now after playing them. Coach Drink got these guys playing exceptionally hard, and really good football team, very physical up front, obviously put a lot of pressure on us, mix it up very good, and you knew it was just a game that you're going to have to go on the road and grit it out and win by any means necessary. We had to make sure our energy level or our focus all week was right and come in here with a strong mindset and handle the adversity. There was plenty of it in this game. There was some ups and some downs, and very proud of our team. We went down 3, they get the touchdown, they get the 2-point conversion, we go down 3, and we go down and score, not once but twice. And then late, we were fortunate to get the roughing, inexcusable to, I got to get these things fixed. There's not much to talk about, so don't ask me. We just got to get it fixed. We got to snap the ball, and we got to get it done, and that's on me. It's on me, and go ahead and ask questions. I deserve it, but we'll get it fixed. But we're fortunate, at the end. But I was proud of our defense. I thought we really played pretty solid defense all day against a team that can definitely scheme some things up, and just a matter of time before they're going to hit some plays. And I really felt very good and very proud of our defense, the way they played. And again, offensively, doing some really good things when we had to. We got some things on special teams. We got protections, all the usual suspects that have been popping their head up all year. We got to continue to work it.
Mark, you had all those problems on special teams, but Colin probably made the play of the game. To
Yeah.
be able to get that kick, to get that punt off.
It really was. It was, just a remarkable play by him. At first I was like, well, I wish he would have taken the safety, but, he made a remarkable play. And, the way it was explained to me that we was in the tackle box still. And so, unfortunately for him, he is injured, and he was in some severe pain. So I hope it's nothing major. I know he's hurting bad.
You guys didn't take advantage of a bunch of short fields in the first half, but in the last one,
Yeah.
How big was it to make sure you took advantage of that?
It was really big. I think early on, it's like that double-edged sword. We're dropping back, being aggressive. We take sacks. You get out of it. We're not running the ball very successful. And so, late it was very big. And again, we just got to continue to grind away and make some kicks, and that would help us. And early in the game, that's on me also with the 12 men on the field. I wanted to sub, but we didn't get the D lineman out. Probably overcoaching there. And they ran a guy in late. We're allowed to sub late, but we didn't get the D lineman out. And I'm trying to call timeout and yelling at get the other D lineman out, and cost us 3 there, and so.
Did you think they might fake it, or you just wanted to write?
No, honestly, it was just wanting them to burn a timeout. So if they sub that late, we're allowed to sub, and so, but we burned ourselves.
Mark, how do you move ahead with the kicking? And the one decision, the second missed one, he was kicking into the wind. Did you think about just going for it there?
I did, but I knew points were valuable. I really did. We felt like going into it that he was good from 50 that way. The wind was dying down at times. He felt comfortable in that distance. I knew the points were going to be big.
Mark, Trevor Wallace,
Yeah.
all over the field today.
I told you early in the week that we all love DeAndre. I wish he could play another 6 years. I absolutely love that guy, and he's one of the heartbeats of our team. DeAndre is, but we have a really good player there, Trevin, and there was no doubt he was going to go play well.
I guess the mistake that Missouri made on that last kickoff before your touchdown, is that a product of just how dangerous Barryon is back there when teams try to kick it away from him? Things happen occasionally.
It is, and I was talking about that also. We had to back those guys up a little bit, but they've been, they've done a surprise onside in the past too, last year, I believe. But into that wind, I was a little aggravated. We didn't get better field position off some of those other ones, and mishandled one. That second one, it should have let it go. I think Kobe tried to get it, and it should have went to Barryon. We could have got that out at least to the 35-40. But fortunately, when they hit that last one, it ricocheted to where we could recover it, because I've seen that before where it bounces off their chest and goes back to them.
Mark Dane got back in the end zone twice today. How good was it to get him going again? And then that second touchdown, I was able to break out of that tackle.
Yeah, just a really big play. I thought that showed a lot of character by our offense. That was the same position we had it called back, right? In that, to overcome that, and for Barryon made a great play on the screen, and then to come back and have Dane finish that off. He's a competitor, and he's been really good all year. He's getting better. Like all players, it's hard just to be, just perfectly getting better with every game. You're going to have some highs and some lows, and he's withstanding those and still showing up and making plays. So it just says a lot about him. He's only going to get better.
What can it do for a team to have a game like you had today? Like you said, a lot of ups and downs, a lot of adversity, but to be able to pull through it and get the win. What does that do what can that do for a team going into these last 3 games?
I think it does a lot, because our players, it gets hard. It's just, it is, and when you play this schedule and with these teams and the grind that our players have on them, they want the results. We all do, and but you got to continue to work. You've heard me say it so many times. Everybody wants to win in that locker room or before the game or during the game. It's what are you willing to do? Are you really willing to sacrifice, all throughout the week? And, for them to get rewarded with that victory, can help a lot.
Mark, it looked like Rich was in the press box.
He was.
What was the thinking?
It was cold outside. He was hot time. I was busting his chops before the game. I said after in the press conference, I'm going to tell him it was too cold for you today. I had to go upstairs. So he just wanted a change. He just wanted to look at it and see it and see the picture. There were some things in previous games that we look at on film, and it's hard. And I understand that. I've been a DB guy and a coordinator, and I've been in both. I've been up and I've been down, and there's advantages to both. And I think for him, to see it and call it from up there, I think you could ask him. He's walking in here, but I think there's probably times when it felt really good, and there's probably times when you're still like, I'd like to talk to people down there, so it's a double-edged sword.
I know you guys had bigger goals going into the year, but to get bowl eligibility for a 7th straight year, what does that just mean?
Yeah, it's just another step, and I hadn't thought of that. We're beyond that, but that doesn't mean we take it for granted. It doesn't mean it's easy, because it's not. It's really not. It's very difficult. It's the emotional game. Things are different. Things change year to year. They change, and it's really, it's, you don't take it for granted. That's for sure. And there's a lot of teams battling, for these spots in this league. And there's 14 good teams. You guys know that. And when we get in the middle of it, sometimes the team may have a few losses, and we dismiss, like, not we, but y'all or other people, like, oh, they're not that good. They got X amount of losses. Well, that's not true. Just watch the way they play, watch the way they coach, watch how competitive they are. It's just a very competitive league. Look at the NFL. There's teams going to win their division at 500, right, or below. It's just tough. What are we in, the NFC East? So it's tough.
Steroids.
Yeah, on steroids. That's right.
Jordan Dingle had another touchdown today.
Yeah.
Have you expected him to emerge into this role that he's kind of created for himself?
I thought Jordan really had a good game. Started, if not mistaken, right in that early drive, first possession, I think we hit him with a play pass, and he's just doing a lot of good things. He's even a week ago we didn't talk about it much because it was a tough game, but that over the shoulder, that's a hard catch for a big man, and he makes it look easy. Not everyone could make those catches, and when he's blocking well and doing a lot of good things. All right, thank you all. Yep.
If you kind of just